Tonight, CMPD is searching for a suspect after a teenager was seriously hurt in a shooting. Officers tell us the teenager arrived at a hospital on Blythe Boulevard with a gunshot wound. We're told the shooting happened on miles away, that is, on Albemarle Road near Holly Rose Drive. Another big story today after a CMPD police pursuit crash killed an innocent mother and seriously injured her passenger. Today in court, the two officers involved admitted they played a role in this wreck. However, a judge wants more time before deciding whether a lawsuit against the city of Charlotte tied to the crash should actually move forward. We turn to WCNC Charlotte's Nate Morabito, who has covered this case since 2022 and was in the courtroom today as this was all happening here, Nate.
Yeah, Colin, the man those CMPD officers were trying to stop is the one who crossed into oncoming traffic on Statesville Road in 2022 and crashed head-on into a car of innocent bystanders. But in court, attorneys said during an internal disciplinary process, the officers themselves admitted to playing a role too. CMPD suspended them in the aftermath. Now, the family of Brittany Webb, passenger Aaron Norward, and a third survivor are suing the city. They were in the car hit by Brian Gabriel Franklin Jr., who CMPD officers were trying to pull over at the time for driving with a covered but still visible license plate. CMPD only allows pursuits when there's a danger to human life, not for minor traffic violations. Well, today in court, attorneys told the judge those officers failed to get permission to pursue Franklin in the first place. They ignored a supervisor's orders when told to stop pursuing the man and violated the police department's pursuit policy. The attorney said officers showed reckless disregard that day and therefore should not receive government immunity.
We certainly admire the work that the police department does, and we know that every day they put their lives on the line. But at the same time, the police officers are supposed to obey the rules that apply to them.
Now, the city's attorney, meanwhile, believes this lawsuit should not go to trial. They argued the officers in question did not do anything to influence the driver who ultimately crashed into the innocent bystanders. They said their actions do not meet the standard of gross negligence and added the outcome falls squarely on Franklin's shoulders. He is currently serving time in prison, by the way, for second-degree murder after pleading guilty to that charge in this case. The judge today did not make any decision, however. He is expected to rule in the coming weeks whether this lawsuit will in fact go to trial.
Yeah, it could be a precedent that is set depending on where this goes.
It's a big, big case.
Yeah, huge. Nate, thanks for covering it for us.